Hi, this is Matt Groms, and this is my Minecraft house. This is going to be a tour of my home base in Minecraft, and hopefully some little information for new people who are new to Minecraft. There's a lot of new people around now, so I wanted to show off my house and kind of some things that you can do with your house, potentially. This is my little castle. Started off as a little cobble box, like most Minecraft houses, and over time I've kind of added to it. I'm not really good at too much of the aesthetics like some people build crazy stuff, so this is just my little castle. Fence to keep the monsters away from the windows, so I don't have creepers jumping out at me around the corner. I recently found a wolf, a couple of wolves, and built them this little doghouse. Unfortunately, 2 of my wolves died, I think in a bug with the minecart tracks. They teleported in front of me and kept getting hit by the minecarts, so that's a problem that you should watch out for if you have wolves and minecarts. I changed my door to be a metal door with the iron door with buttons, so it would automatically close behind me. A bad habit of leaving it open. So that was even though it's a little harder to open it with the button instead of just clicking on the door, it's safer. I don't have creepers and zombies inside my house. So this is the main area. This is kind of left over from how I dug out the original house. So it's not great looking, but it gets the job done, which is pretty much how most of my stuff is. So my hard-earned records, my record player bed, my main chests and things. This is my little nether chest. My spawn in the nether is in the middle of a big room that I have to dig out to go anywhere, so I have tons of netherrack. So little water feature. I accidentally stumbled on some underground water, so I turned it into an infinite water source and made it look cool, and it's a little addition to my house. That's my building materials chest. It's, again, a big room left over from mining. I turned it into a little checkerboard floor. I found out that grass will grow diagonally, so I let it grow up and made a bunch of diagonal checkerboards. I think it looks cool. This is my underground farm, so you just dig out places, put blocks down, put a ton of torches, and I have maybe not the most efficient use of my farming, but it gets the job done. The water will irrigate 4 blocks in each direction, so you just have a little bit of water and it irrigates kind of everything around. It's nice to have a chest and a workbench in the farm to hold on to all my stuff. Melons grow very quickly, so does the sugar cane. Pumpkins. Once I figured out that you have to hoe on both sides of the pumpkin to get the pumpkins and the melons to grow, I started having more melons than I know what to do with. And this used to be a cactus farm, but I don't really need that much cactus. I have another one going outside, so now I just have more wheat for my animals, which I'll go see in just a second. And that was a failed attempt at growing nether warts, which you cannot grow in the overworld, so it turns out. So now it's just a hole. I'm gonna go see my farm. This is kind of a new addition. It's also kind of loud. Turn the sound down. So now that you can feed animals wheat and breed them to make new animals, I brought down a couple of each animal, dug a hole, put grass on the ground, which may not be necessary, but it looks better. Kind of more natural. Put some torches up. Now I have kind of a somewhat infinite supply of food. It's my multicolored sheep farm / zoo here. think I have every color you can get. It's kind of hard to tell, obviously. And then, of course, the chicken farm. I used to have a lot more before I started killing them for experience and fun. They're kind of crazy. It's fun to wander around in there. You pick up 30 or 40 eggs at a time and throw them all around and make new chickens. And then, of course, you can kill them if you want to get experience in chicken. I eat mostly chicken when I'm out in the world. And this is a little way to get into the chicken farm. It's kind of hard to get in from the gate up front because there's so many of them, they'll fly out the gate. And I need this gate here because there are so many chickens that they're pushing each other up the fence and out the hole. So I put a gate to stop that, and that keeps them inside. And then pigs and cows are kind of slower moving and bigger, so I don't really need that kind of up from above access. There's a little back entrance, mining tunnel. This is a side entrance when I had to escape from monsters hanging out next to my front door. So over here is a newer part also. I went up a little bit and made a enchantment and potion room. So if you have your enchantment table with a block of space around it with bookshelves, the enchantments, you have access to stronger enchantments. Then if you want to kind of block off some of that, I put torches. I used to put dirt, but a guy on Reddit showed off using the torches, which I think looks better and is easier. You don't have to dig out dirt every time. So if you only have, so without the torches, I can go up to like level 40, I think, on enchantments. Sometimes you don't have 40 experience, and it takes a long time to find a lower level enchantment, so you just put the torches down and it kind of blocks the enchantments. And this is my potion area. This is an infinite water source, which is a lot easier to use than a cauldron, which only takes three fills up to empty out. So I just make a little infinite source. And I have a lot of potions now after I started messing around with that. I mostly make good potions. I haven't made too many bad potions except once, and they kind of all backfired on me a little bit, so I haven't messed around with that too much. So this is my ingredient chest. I'll show my little slime farm area. So I have a bunch of slime balls, glowstone, ghast tear, which I had 2 of those because I hate ghasts and try to kill them whenever I'm in the nether. Basically all the important stuff, nether warts. I may have a little nether wart farm in the nether, which, speaking of that, there's my nether gate over there, portal. And I'll make a video about my nether experience too, because I was able to get a lot of blaze rods, which, if you're going to do potions, is the #1 most important thing. You need them to make the potion thing, potion brewer. You need them for a lot of the potions. You also need them for Ender Eyes, which is kind of my newest mission that I'm on. To finally found a stronghold with an end portal, so I'm kind of on a mission to find Ender Eyes to fill in the portal and go to the end. And this is up to the roof of the, it's just a little kind of nice looking area, I think. Come up here and survey my kingdom. There's my minecart track. I made another video about that, if you want to check that out. That's a monster trap kind of area over there. I'll make a video about that. And this is the top. This was kind of one of the first things I did where I wanted to go up very higher and survey. I made my house on the front of this mountain here. So going up to the top of the mountain was fun, except then it gets dark and you're up at the top of the mountain and you're new to Minecraft and monsters start coming out. So made another house up there and dug that tunnel so I could stay out of the monster's way. So I have this And I kind of dug out the ground around it so I don't meet any monsters right up against these windows. And more chests and stuff in case I get things from the world here. My little kind of bridge, drawbridge, makes it harder for the monsters to meet me up at my door.